Welcome to This Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here with us today. Look, if you're a US company out there hunting for an engineering partner, you already know exactly how incredibly crowded, noisy, and, well, frankly, confusing the whole landscape can be. It's a lot, right? So today, we're just going to cut right through all that noise. We're zeroing in specifically on the top verified IT outsourcing companies for US clients. We're going to figure out how to spot the fakes, and we'll break down exactly who these top companies are, what they actually do best, and why they stand head and shoulders above the rest of the pack. It's really all about arming you with the exact knowledge you need to make the right call. Okay, let's dive into this. IT outsourcing has literally split into two entirely distinct markets. First off, you've got the body shop version. You know the ones. You've probably seen their pitches in your inbox. They say things like, "We have 1,000+ engineers spread across 20 countries. But here's the catch. Often, the offshore subsidiary you actually contract with has absolutely zero enforceable US presence. And that amazing team that sold you on the deal? Poof, they disappear the second the statement of work, or SOW, is actually signed. Now, on the flip side of the market is real outcome-owned outsourcing. We're talking about partners with actual US legal entities, ironclad security backed up by real SOC 2 audits, and global recognition from serious industry standard setters, like the IAOP. That's a complete game changer. This breakdown today is here to make that distinction crystal clear for you. Every single company we're checking out has been handpicked for what they actually deliver under real-world US client conditions, not just what their flashy marketing pages promise.
So let's start off with DBB Software. They do IT outsourcing the way US clients actually want it done. They focus on the final outcome rather than just, renting you some offshore headcount. They're based out of Krakow, Poland, and they really specialize in complex integrations. Think highly secure payment flows and AI-assisted workflows. But what really stands out here, their sheer speed. By using unified codebases, which basically means they're building for iOS, Android, and the web all at the exact same time using Expo and Next.js, they can often deliver a fully production-ready platform in about 12 weeks. 12 weeks! That is a massive improvement over the typical 6 to 9 months you normally see with a generalist firm. Because they use a highly structured scope document right from day one, DBB Software is perfectly positioned for US companies that want to treat IT outsourcing as a real core engineering capability.
Next up on our list is Accedia. Now, if you've ever been burned by high turnover on a project before, you've got to hear about their client retention rate. It's a massive 91%. That's huge. Plus, they are heavily certified in strict international security standards like ISO and TSACS, which is absolutely crucial for protecting your data. On top of all that, they've got an incredible Net Promoter Score, or NPS, of 81. That practically screams that their clients don't just stick around, they actually actively recommend them. And as a top 100 IAOP global service provider with US account leadership based right in Boston, they are a fantastic premium option, especially if you're an enterprise that needs verifiable proof of client satisfaction and rock-solid reliability before you even think about signing on the dotted line.
Now, maybe you're looking for something just a bit more specialized. Well, that's exactly where Plavno comes in. Based out of Alexandria, Virginia, these guys boast a flawless 5.0 rating on Clutch, backed up by dozens of verified reviews. But their real superpower? It's their AI-first approach to software development. If you happen to be an East Coast company in need of a boutique partner to help seamlessly build intelligent automation or AI assistance right into your digital platform, Plavno is your go-to. They have over 2 decades of experience under their belt, so they really bring that specialized premium boutique feel to the table.
All right, so shifting gears to the completely opposite end of the spectrum from a boutique firm, we have ELEKS. We are talking massive, industrial enterprise scale here. With over 2,000 experts and 34+ years of continuous delivery across both the US and the EU, they are an absolute powerhouse, period. Run through their Chicago-based leadership, they are the ultimate go-to partner if your project is simply too large for a smaller shop to handle. When you need an established IAOP-recognized giant to come in, do the heavy lifting, and provide proven, industrial-scale delivery rather than just volume staffing, ELEKS fits the bill perfectly.
Finally, let's talk about SCALO. Because let's be real, not every company is building from scratch, right? Many of you out there are already deeply embedded in the Microsoft ecosystem. Well, SCALO is uniquely positioned for exactly that scenario. As a Microsoft Gold partner with over 750 successful projects and top-tier ISO 27001 certifications, their Austin-based team is exactly who you call for highly regulated, compliance-sensitive engagements. They bring 20 solid years of experience to the table, specifically tailored for US enterprises that rely heavily on Microsoft architecture.
So the crucial point is, let's bring it all together.
Looking at the landscape as a whole, it becomes super clear that finding the perfect fit isn't just about comparing an hourly rate or looking at a clutch score. It's really about matching a firm's specific strengths to your platform's exact needs. Whether that's boutique AI expertise with Plavno, massive enterprise scale with ELEKS, or strict Microsoft compliance with SCALO, you've got to choose based on what your platform actually needs to succeed. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought to mull over. Before you go and sign that next statement of work, I really want you to look closely at the fine print and ask yourself, are you just renting disappearing offshore headcount, or are you truly investing in an outcome-owned engineering capability that is actually going to drive your business forward?